Hello and welcome to the test Hypothesis Rising. This is the second installment of, I believe, 4 or 5 of the test games. We recently played the test 1, and today we're playing the second installment. Does anyone remember what my secret word was? Because I don't. I think it might have been angel, but I don't know. So let's just jump in. Before experiencing the test Hypothesis Rising, it's highly recommended that you play the prequel, The Test, first before venturing into this experience. I have. You will stand to gain a lot more from this experience. Blah, 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 blah. I've played it. I have. Would you like to close this game now? No. I've already played it. Wonderful news. We can continue. Good. Okay. Similar setup. Different man. The teddy bear's gone as well. Fate. Hello. Hello, and welcome to my office. It's the same office. Goldilocks is still dead on the bed. It's truly a pleasure to see you here today. Please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time with blibber blabber and nonsensical speak, so I'll just get straight to the point. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's tough questions. That threw me off. There's only one question in particular I'd like for you to ask yourself. Are you happy? Excuse me? And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. I want to help you. I want to inspire you to be the best that you can be. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. I want to see you grow, inside and out. That sounds weird. No kinky business, thank you. Now, how do we accomplish this, you might be asking? Good question. Allow me to explain. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you are going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. And when I say 100% entire honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty. Yeah, I think I gathered. Think about it. Do you want to be happy? What? You want to be happy, don't you? Shutting the window. Yes, I do want to be happy. You wouldn't want something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. And believe me, you will suffer. Stop. Not to mention the fact that whether you tell the truth or not, I'll know. Interesting. But that's another story. Let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we're going to be doing. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answers that we feel lend the most desirable human traits within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things, and sometimes we don't always have desirable traits as humans. I cannot express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering these questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may make you. Now it's time to get into the real meat of this experience. It's time for you to get the advice that you deserve. As you read questions and scenarios during this process, I want you to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer that best suits your own psyche. If you've never experienced the scenario being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have and try to assume how you might feel in that situation. Okay? I'd like to invite you to pour a glass of water, sit back and relax as we unfold your fate and the secret to overcoming the next hurdle in your life. We're going to start with some basic, easy questions. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about many different variables. What's with the weird sounds? Many different factors are at play here, including the amount of time taken to answer proposed questions. With that being said, it's far more important to actually take your time and think about how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. Whatever you do, do not rush the process. Time is your best friend here. You'll see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. Can I turn the... I didn't realise escape would answer the question for me. Are you nervous? I'm nervous about the outcome, not the process. Do you feel cold? Yes, that's why I just shut my window. Do you feel sad? Yeah. Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting even though they didn't deserve it? Yes. Do you crave acceptance by other... Okay, crave? No. Rely on? No. Do I want acceptance? Yes, but I don't crave it. Have you ever lost a loved one? Many. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Yes. Do you believe in demons? No. Do you believe in curses? I feel like my bike has a curse on it, but no. Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? No, I wouldn't say so, no. Are you afraid of dying alone? No. If there was an undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you, would you continue to live in your home? Yeah. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move? Yes. Do you believe that it's possible for a game to summon supernatural forces into your life without you knowing it? Yes, yeah. Would you like to make more friends? No, I've got plenty. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? No. No. Do you feel lonely? In general or at this current moment? No. Huh? Do you make friends easily? Yeah, I'd say so. Do you tend to avoid drama where possible? Nah, I don't really care if I end up in it and I end up in it. I don't avoid. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Yes. Do you like horror movies? Absolutely. This is all very interesting. Okay. Have you played the test? Yes. That's the spirit. Woo! Have you played the horoscope? No. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. It's made by the same people, of course you're biased. Do you watch porn? No. Would you consider yourself to be a hard worker? No, not really. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? No. Would you help an old lady cross the street even if you were running late for an appointment? Yeah. Would you kill all of your neighbours' pets just to save one of your own? All of my neighbours. How many is all? Is it like just next door and the other side as well? Or does it mean like 5 doors down either side? Because if that's the case, no. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was watching? Yeah, actually. Quite a lot. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far just to see if they'd really get stuck? I don't even think I can roll my eyes back. No. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on someone? Yeah. Are you streaming live right now? No. I'm recording. Are you recording this gameplay? Yes. If I told you that I was watching you play this game right now, would you believe me? Well, there's no one behind me, so no. If you've left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does this bother you? No? If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I've paid attention to the time, to what you've taken the time to write? I've never left a comment for you that I'm aware of. But if I had, yes. Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? No, because you're a game. I really do. That's sweet. Are you afraid of snakes? No, I actually really like snakes. Do you believe in magic? No. Have you cried in the last month? Probably, yeah. Do you have a hero? Yeah. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? Typically, yes. Sometimes no. But typically, yes. Do you enjoy outdoor activities? Yes, I like caving, hiking, biking, most things that end in ing. I'm trying to think of things ending in ing that I wouldn't like. Probably dying. I don't enjoy that. But yeah. Would you consider yourself to be lazy? Yes. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? A lot of the time I do struggle. Yes. Do you put the needs of others before yourself? Majority of the time, yes. Would your family and friends describe you as kind? Probably not, no. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? Regrettably, yes. Have you ever been cheated on? Many times. Would you consider yourself to be judgmental? Yeah. I have a face like a slapped arse. So. Are you a hero to someone else? I doubt it. I'm not. I'm good for nothing. No. Do you love animals? Not do you believe in animals? Do you love animals? Majority, yes. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and wanted to hit them with a super like just to make shit real awkward? I've never been on Tinder. No. Who does that? Yeah, me neither. Right. I'm watching you, fate. Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? Enjoy? No. Do it? Casually? Yeah. So... no. Are you intoxicated right now? No? Not that I'm aware of. Well, that makes one of us. What, mate? Do you like the phrase sneaky snake? I don't think I've ever used that in my life. No. Are these questions a bit strange to you? Yeah, some of them. Do you have a vivid imagination? Absolutely. Do you feel uncomfortable in large social settings? If all the attention's put on me, say I'm doing, like, a presentation or something, absolutely hate them. If it's, like, just a social gathering, there's loads of people are talking to loads of people, that kind of thing, no. Which I'm assuming is what it means by that. Would you consider yourself to be antisocial? No. I have a YouTube channel. I don't go outside much. So, kind of. But, no. When I'm not cooped up in my pigsty, then I'm very social. No. Do you hold a grudge for long periods of time? Depends what. If it was can you? Yes. Do you? Depends. I'll say yes. Have you ever urinated in public? What counts as public? Because as they say, the world's a man's toilet. Probably. Public restrooms. Tree in a park, I don't know. Yeah. Do you like pineapple? Would you consider yourself to be selfish? I don't know. I can be. I wouldn't consider myself all the time to be, though. So, no. Do you think you've got a big ego? Absolutely not. I hate myself. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? Okay. Everyone to themselves would assume that they're not, because that's what they're used to. What did I press? Have you ever masturbated into a fishbowl? No! Well then, you can't be that kinky. Okay, yeah, fair play. I was wiping dust off of my keyboard and it pressed yes for me. Would you consider yourself to be religious? No. Would you consider yourself to be temperamental? Okay. I don't get angry easily. Like, a lot, at all, ever, really. I don't get angry often. However, there are things that can make me angry. And I can, for certain things, get angry very quickly. Yeah, I guess. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? No. Interesting. Would you sacrifice your own life for a complete stranger? Oh, God. Okay, if it was like just some random geezer, probably not. But say it was like, I don't know, woman with 4 kids, 3 of them were going to turn out millionaires, 1 of them wasn't. Yeah. I don't know how I would know that information, but probably not. No. Even more interesting. So, have you ever been inside a burning building? Maybe? Yes, I have, yeah. Have you ever been to a funeral? Many. If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? No, because then I'd find out how I die, and I don't want to. No. If you could see into the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's in store for you, would you still look? Yeah, why not? If you had the power to stop time, would you use it to do something you know you shouldn't do? No. If I had the power to stop time, I'd just, like, edit every single video that I have that I can't be asked to edit. And maybe, like, eat a hell of a lot of kebab. That's about it. No. If you had the power to remove one person from Earth, never to return again, would you use it? Yes. If I told you that I understand you better than you understand yourself, would you believe me? Yeah, probably. If someone threatened to kill you, would your first response to be to react in violence? Am I armed and are they armed? Because if they're armed and I'm not, no. If they're not armed, I am armed, yes. If we're both armed, depends what with. No. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them? No. No. Yeah. No. Okay. What kind of drug addiction is this? Because if it's something that's actually keeping them alive, yes. But if it's like crack, no. If a family member said something nasty about you behind your back, would you no. They do all the time. If you had to eat raw squirrel brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you do it? Yeah. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? Yeah. If a homeless man was clearly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in the rain, would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? No, but I would give him money to go to a hotel. I'm not walking home naked if it's freezing and raining, because then I'll be in the same situation, and also public indecency. Prison. No, I'd give him money for a hotel. If someone accidentally hit you in their car but you suffered no injuries whatsoever, would you still be upset with them? No. Have you looked for any hidden meanings or messages within these questions? No. I completely forgot about that from the first one. Maybe you should have been. No. Are you wondering if there's any deeper meaning to all of this other than just simply answering question after question? Yes, because there's those secret words, and I had a look. There are quite a lot of those secret words, so it is revolving around the answers you give. So there is a deeper meaning, I know that, I just don't know what it is. Yes. Miracles happen every day, do you agree? Yeah. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around and you don't mind getting rained on. Yes, I do agree, because I have no problem with the rain. I quite like the rain. Red is a prettier colour than pink. Okay, it's not like, ooh, it's pretty, but I prefer the colour red. I don't mind pink, but I prefer red as a colour. I think it stands out more, as you can see. Yes, I do agree. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? Isn't that like Katy Perry? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? That's from Firework. Sure, I'm Katy Perry. Eating in front of people can be awkward. Can, yes. Rings used as a ceremonial wedding gift are so outdated. No, I don't know. Did you realise that the first letter of the last 6 questions spell out the word murder? Rings? Can't remember. Umbrellas. Oh, red? Yeah. No, I didn't realise it, though. Do you know why that is? No. Does that make you slightly uncomfortable? No. Are you going to start paying closer attention to what you... Do I want to? Yes. Will I? No. Do you realise it's too late to turn back now? Yeah. Hi. Do you hear someone in your room? No. Do you see the shadows closing in? It's bright. I have the curtains open. It is bright outside. No. Do you feel like you're being watched? Currently, no. However, I am recording, so technically OBS is watching me. Do you feel like you're being watched? No. Did you look... Shut up. Do you like long walks on the beach? On the beach? No. Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? Yes. Have you ever felt like giving up on life? A few times. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? Yes. Do you have a best friend who's clearly better than the rest of your friends? Yeah. Do you think that there's some kind of... do you think that... Oh my god. Do you think there's some kind of conspiracy behind the coronavirus? Yeah, there might be. Do you believe that you're human? Humans named themselves. Everything else has been named by humans. So... no... Okay. I believe that I'm a... extremely evolved prehistoric ape. Yes. If you could turn invisible, but you could never be visible ever again, once you decided to use your power for the first time, would you ever use it? No. If you knew someone was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew that they were doing it to feed their family, would you stop them? No. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and that you were both starving to death but you found a secret stash of food that they didn't know about, would you share with them? Okay, you've got to see the benefits and the cons. So, cons. That stash will not last as long if you share it. If you do share it, you won't be alone. And then... you've got a friend when you go back, and you've got a friend while you're there. And hey, they could be a millionaire. They could give you literally like $1 million for saving them. Yes, I would. There is more positives. If you could turn into an eagle for a year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that year had passed, would you do it? No, because you could die. It's a lot easier to die as an eagle than a person. If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dream by fighting a grizzly bear to the death using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, would you do it? Yes. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? That's random. No, I would choose a kebab. If pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into a piece, would you still continue to eat the pizza? Yeah. If your best friend got bit in the genitals by a highly venomous snake, and the only way to save their life was to suck the venom out of their genitals, would you do it to save them? What's with the kinky questions? Yes. We're gonna move past that. Was that question difficult to answer? No. Do you feel mortal? Yes. Do you enjoy loud music? Yes. Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of others? Absolutely. Do you suffer from an anxiety disorder? Not that I'm aware of. No. Do you ever feel depressed? Yep. You're not alone. I know. Do you feel relaxed right now? Yes, because I just had a pot noodle. And it was fajita flavoured, which is... Why did I get a shiver after reading that? Like, all over my back I just felt shivers after looking at that. Anyway, fajita flavoured pot noodle? Ooh! Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? Based on the fact that I got a shiver again reading it out loud, I'm gonna say yeah. Do you ever hear your name being called when no one could have called it? Yep. I'm going to take special note of that one. What are you gonna say? I'm schizophrenic? Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? No. Do you wash your hands every day? Yep. Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? Is winter your favourite season? Actually, it is. How do you know this? Do you know anyone named Josh? Yes. Are you wondering why that last question is so relevant? Yeah. Are you allergic to any animals? No, not that I'm aware of. Have you ever thought about an animal in a... Sorry? Excuse me? No. Have you ever been in love? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be artistic? I thought that said autistic at first. Artistic. Okay. In the sense of literally an artist, or as in the sense of artistically inclined, so painting, music, drawing, writing, or just... Yeah. Yes. Would you consider yourself to be dominant in day-to-day life? No. Do you feel that you've got too much time on your hands? No. I wish that days were longer. Can you be easily intimidated by others? Okay. Day-to-day life? No. But if someone walked up to me with a machete and a Glock, yeah. But day-to-day, no. Are you easily excitable? Yes. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a difficult time relaxing? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? No. As long as there's, like, food. I'm a fat fuck, so... No. Do you trust easily? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person? I try to be. However, there are situations where honesty would not get you anywhere. No. Have you ever told a lie? Yes. Have you ever lied to your best friend? Yes. Have you ever lied to your family? Yes. Have you ever lied about any answers during this session? Actually, no. Other than ones where I've clicked it by accident. Are you wondering why all of these questions have to do with lying? Yeah. This is all very useful information. Are you a people pleaser? I used to be, I'm not anymore. Do you enjoy being the centre of attention? No. Do you feel like you've got a good sense of humour? No, my sense of humour is A, broken, and 2, very dark. Do you frighten easily? Yes. Excuse me? Was that meant to scare me? Ah, this is terrifying. Yeah, me too. That's probably... simple segment. Oh, my... This next set of questions will not be a yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that will put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. We'll see how well you handle your options as you delve deep into each scenario. Remember, the key to all of this is to answer honestly. Let's get started. Why the music so loud? Okay, you're home alone, it's dark, and it's storming outside. All of a sudden there's a knock on your bedroom door. Someone's in your house. That's the kind of thing I would do, to be fair. Very interesting choice. Yeah, I have no sense of survivability. You meet a homeless woman on the street. She asks you for money. You find it within yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches. I mean, this has happened before, and I literally just went, sorry, I've just given it all away. So, really now? Yes! Both your mother and your father fall incredibly ill to a life-threatening disease, and there's only enough medicine and facilities to save one of your parents, and time is of the essence. What do you do? That doesn't surprise me. How do you know? How do you know this? You find a case of money tucked away inside a dumpster. Inside there's 10 solid gold bars and a vial of mysterious liquid. There's a note that says the cure for cancer. What do you do? Sell or use? I mean, I do have a high risk of cancer. No, I'd... What a wasted opportunity. What am I gonna do with 10 gold bars? Stuff them up my bum? I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't judge. Yeah, fate. You're stuck alone inside of a house and you're starving to death. You've completely run out of food and no one is coming to save you for weeks. The only potential source of food around you is your family pets. Can you continue to starve along with my pets? Ah, so the pets are starving as well. Okay, well, they'll die anyway. They're gonna die anyway. They're gonna die. So, both of us die, both of us die. I survive. That one. We both survive in that instance. Well, I say both, there's 3 of us, but... Your neighbour's home is on fire. A blazing inferno among smoke emits from the windows. You hear screams for help coming from within, but you can't see past the flames. No one else is around in sight. Okay, I would call the fire department and then go in. So that one. I like that. Thank you. You're fast asleep in your bed when you're awoken by what sounds like a woman's muffled cries from somewhere in your room. You quickly realise it's coming from under your bed. They'd be really skinny if they could get under my bed, because it's one of those ones that is pretty much to the floor. So, I'll just do that. Thank you. I'm a pussy. A man in a fancy suit approaches you while you're walking down the street. He pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment your time runs out on this earth. What do you do? Yeah. I'd try and make light of anything, mate. Sorry. I don't know why I looked over my shoulder. Scream and stay still and tell it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I would do with a massage, to be fair. No, I'm elbowing them straight in the jaw. Or whatever. You're sitting in the bathtub trying to relax when a hand emerges from the water. Tell it to grab my peen. Jump out of the bath and run as fast as you can. Kick the hand and try to keep it away from you. Give it a firm handshake. Push it underwater and hope you get some free hand action. I mean, that is what I just said, so I guess I have to click it. Clever. You get out of bed and immediately fall down into a deep, dark hole. A man is standing above you, looking down, telling you to put a lotion on your skin while he watches. Did he? I actually do. You're sitting at home alone and all of a sudden your door slams shut. You see it before your very eyes and you know no one is home, and it couldn't have been a gust of wind. Climb out of the window? Fuck off. I'm 3 stories up. Yeah, I like that. Thank you. Someone you've known for many years but have no attraction to tells you that they've had a massive crush on you for a long time. Friends with benefits? No. Excuse me? Your dog starts randomly barking into the darkest corner of your living room. There doesn't appear to be anything there, but your dog insists on escalating to growls. I'm taking note of that. Thank you. You see a massive spider in your... Fuck off. Yeah, pretty much. Or that one, actually. Or that one. Any of those 3 is fantastic. Is run and scream an option? Yeah, I'm just fucking burning the house. Fuck that. I hate spiders. Your closest family member tells you that they're a serial killer. Okay. And then write a book. If you found out that you only had 1 day left to live, what would you do? I'd want to go out with the people I love, but I wouldn't tell them. If one of your pets started speaking to you and told you that they've got a dire warning, that they were going to die if you didn't let them eat all the ice cream in the freezer, yeah, they can have it. Whatever. I'm obviously too high for this. Yeah, they can have it. I don't care. As long as it's not chocolate ice cream, because they'll die, but... Or rum and raisin, they can't have that. But I don't eat either of them. Although I do like rum and raisin, I'd never have it. If all of a sudden, you could start hearing other people's thoughts and the person next to you was thinking about mugging you and stealing your money, what would you do? Take preemptive action and beat them up first. That sounds reasonable. Thank you. Your best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone and they don't want to go to prison. Why R? Is that a sad R or a cute R? You're driving in your car and you accidentally run someone over. You're pretty sure that they're okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from their body suggests that it's probably just wishful thinking. Oh, right, it's the flip side. Okay. I'm watching you. I think it's time we move on to the next portion of our test. How long is this? The following questions that shall be asked of you are would you rather style questions. Imagine you've got a gun to your head and you absolutely must choose an answer. Do I have a gun? No. Why did I ask that? I'm in the fucking UK. No matter how uncomfortable that may be. Let's get started, shall we? Right, I'm holding fingers at my head. Would you rather be loved by all or field? That would be interesting. Feared by all. Loved. Would you rather never get angry or never get jealous? Well, jealousy causes more murders than anger, so never get jealous. I don't get jealous very often anyway. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or by your friends? Would you rather live in space or under the sea? I hate the sea. Space. I hate deep water. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? Ooh. Well, you have to have a healthy-ish body to sell it to science. But I don't think people would want dodgy organs, so I guess science. Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did but always live in fear of being caught? Just go to jail. Would you rather work at a horrible job that you hate but retire comfortably in 10 years from now? 10 years? Damn. I'll do a shit job. Would you rather every shirt you'll ever wear to be somewhat itchy or only be able to use 1-ply toilet paper? You ready for an amazing tactic right here? Get 1-ply toilet paper, rip it, then get another bit, same length, rip it, put them together, fold them, boom, 2-ply. Would you rather have skin that changes colour depending on your mood, or have tattoos that appear on your body that depict what you did yesterday? That'd be sick. That'd be boring. Would you rather shit every time you orgasm, or orgasm every time you see a dog? Oh god. Right, so it's either never have sex, because why would you have sex if that happened, or be a freak. I'll take the orgasm shits for 5,000, Alex. What? I'll just take the orgasm shits. If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents and the only thing to get them to switch back was to have sex with one of them, would you rather have sex with your partner in your parents' body? Oh lord. Oh god. Oh, that's vile. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, thank God, the Just answer the question. No! Jesus. Okay, I can wear a blindfold for that. No. Okay, I can wear a blindfold. I can wear a blindfold and put a bag on their head. That one had no bearing on your results, I was just curious. Fuck you. I think we've answered enough of these types of questions, as I'm sure you'd agree. Yeah, I'd agree. We're going to end the test with a short series of final questions giving simple answers. We'll get started now. Out of the following options, which number do you like the most? 7. Out of the following options, which colour resonates with you best at this exact moment? Oh, I don't know. Black. Out of the following options, which creature are you the least comfortable around? Spiders. I didn't even read the rest. Out of the following options, which flavour is your favourite? Ooh, peanut butter. Out of the following options, I put that as ice cream, by the way. Out of the following options, which do you personally value the most? Out of the following options, which could you most live without? Out of the following options, which statement is the most accurate? Oh god. Well, it's definitely not the last one, and it's definitely not the first one. I'm not that smart, but I'm also not that caring. I don't know, smart, I guess. Out of the following options, which are you most afraid of? Dying immediately after this test is finished. Excuse me, living forever. We're almost finished, but I've got one final question for you. Have you ever punched a nun? No, and I wish I have. You really ought to try it sometime. It can really take the edge off. Stop! Alright, we're done here. I'm through with you. What is it with these games and making me so badly want to punch a nun? God damn it. I'm just going to calculate your results very carefully. I don't want to miss anything important. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now. Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Aha! Here we go. Based on what you've told me, I've come to a conclusion. This is what I personally believe would be in your best interest to acknowledge, set in motion, and accomplish in order to climb the ladder to happiness in your life. First and foremost, I'd like to start with a blanket statement that everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Something that has such an incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing on this earth. And that, my friends, is the value of time. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in life. You can spend time on anyone, doing anything for any reason. Now, time can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. But time can never be refunded, time can never be earned back, and more time can never be gained. Imagine a bank account with all the money you'll ever get to spend in life. Now, imagine not knowing how much money is in your account. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something you really need and the cashier tells you sorry, but you cannot afford that. As a matter of fact, you can never afford anything ever again. We only have so much time, and we have no idea just how much or how little we truly have before our bank account runs dry. And the fact that we get to decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows you how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. So now that we understand the incredible value of time, I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally on how I think you'd best spending your time in order to achieve what you need most at this current stage in your life. You don't even know how old I am. Let's see here. Oh god. Well, this is very interesting. You're not as naive as you come across. I mean that in a good way, for the record. You can be You can be skeptical sometimes, and you're nobody's fool. And even when someone manages to pull a fast one on you, good luck to them trying to make it happen twice. You're highly intelligent and you learn from your mistakes, which has taken you very far in life thus far. However, the issue is you spend a lot of extra time second-guessing yourself or others at times, and you waste a lot of valuable time trying to figure out the motives of another rather than just going with the flow and seeing what happens. This is a defense mechanism that your mind has created to prevent you from being swindled or potentially hurt. This is both good and bad, as it can protect you from a lot of negative situations. However, it can also hinder you by forcing you to miss a lot of incredible opportunities by taking a chance. My advice to you would be to open up a little bit more, let your hair down, let your guard down, and let your walls down. You'll feel so much better and get so much further in your life goals if you just take a moment to relax and say yes more often to new opportunities. Stop spending so much time thinking about what could go wrong and cut it down to only 1 second of what could go right. You miss 100% of the opportunities you don't take, and not everyone is out to get you. I think you'll be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this is important. Information helps you achieve your goals, not important. Your secret word is trust. Remember this word, this will come in handy. I need to start writing these down. I've got angel and trust, I believe. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we always read through them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you. And if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. One more thing. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. We love the conspiracy theories behind the greater meaning of all of this. And in the third and final installment of the test series, all will finally be revealed. There's more than 3, I can assure you. But not a single person has been able to figure out what this entire experiment is all about yet. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings as it helps shape what we do as we work on future projects to bring the most emotion out of you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do, thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. If you wish to support us further, we would love it if you check out our other titles on our other games section of the title screen. After playing the Test Final Revelation, the third game in the Test trilogy, we also have the Testing Chamber, which is connected to the Test trilogy in a very special and unique way. In the meantime, The Advisor is another interesting experience that we'd like to recommend, as it has great emphasis on player/developer interaction, where you, the player, gets to vote on how the story will be written in future episodes. Your opinions and decisions have a direct impact on the development process and storyline of the Advisor series, and we'd love to read your ideas, thoughts, and contributions. Again, thank you so very much for supporting us in our journey. We truly cannot show our gratitude and appreciation enough for all you do for us. we hope the rest of your day is filled with all the joy and happiness that you deserve. Random Studios. The confession? We've made a list of names of those who supported our projects all the way. Maybe another time. Wow. Okay, so this one had a very big emphasis on time. Compared to the first one, it didn't quite punch me in the gut as much at the end. However, this also was very hard hitting, and it also weirdly hits it right on the nail, which is incredible for just a small, well, test, which has preset secret words at the end. However, it's all coming together, and it's very interesting how it's coming together, and I'm excited to see what comes next. So, thank you very much, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the test 2. Lots of love, see you next time. Ta-ra.